How about this box is our first box right there for our full case select. Thank you everybody again for a full break. I appreciate this, our fifth full break in a row. And the next break is on Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning, we're going to go. Now, Father's Day tomorrow. I am not going to break on Father's Day. Hopefully, I'll get all these sorted out to you today. But since it's Father's Day tomorrow, you get all your Father's Day jokes in. It's a good Father's Day joke. When you're walking up the stairs, tell your kids you don't trust the stairs. They're always up to something. You can use that for Father's Day. Get all the Father's Day jokes going for you. Or was that a pizza joke? I'm sorry, was that joke too pizza because it was too cheesy? I got a million of them. Good luck, everybody. Let's get started on our break, and you can shut me up. First box of the case of select. Let's see if we have a good start to it. Got my fancies, got my top loaders all ready to go. And thanks again, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me on a Saturday. How's the race going? I did not, like I said, I don't want to jinx it. Just count here. I'm a counter. Sorry. There you go. Always got to make sure you got enough. And let's get started. First stack. Let's have a little first stack magic. What are we looking at here? There we go. First stack. Thanks, Joe B. I appreciate that. Everybody can use all those dad jokes if you want. I got more. Here we go. Good luck. Our first card, Jeff Gordon's our first card of the break. Let's see what's starting. Ross Chastain. Here is Brett Cruz, the Carolina Blue out of 199. And right behind it is our first selective swatch, a little Taylor Gray. Selective swatch. Looks like tires, red tires out of 99. And how about a high number? Kalen Harvick. Take a look at that. Number 204 is his card. There's a high number for you. Kyle Larson and Len Huffman. We got a tricolor. We're only getting about 2 per box on these. I'll try to share some of the stats if you are putting sets together. Only get about 2 of those, Sam Meyer. And there's our first autograph. How about a Carson Hocevar autograph to start us off in case number 5? Oh, wow, look at this. But I don't want to use those. There's our start. Who had? Logan, is that you? I don't know if he's still here. That's another thing about Saturday. Usually people are at work during the day and listening to me, and then when I say their name, they come back. Carson Hocevar. A silver autograph to start us off. And there's our first pit road, Bailey Curry. Is our first pit road car, Carson Kvapil and Corey Heim. Another Carolina Blue with Joey Logano. There is Chase Elliott. These are my favorite. Insert. I like the skills. I think those look really nice. And then Daniel Suarez. Here we go too. If anybody wants any of these, send me a direct message. If you're looking for some of these, if you do want a t-shirt, because that's all I've ever gotten from any of these. If you do want any of these, send me a direct message. I'd be happy to send you some of those. Anthony Alfredo and Christian Eckes. Here's our first silver of Daniel Hemrick. And a blue and Fuego, Ross Chastain and Fuego. These are out 49. This is number 7 out of 49 for this Fuego card. I like the reds and the golds. They look sharp. We'll pull one and I'll show you. I'm thinking positive here. Parker Retzlaff is our pit road. Jeff Burton and Kate Honeycutt. Here's another blue of Brent Cruz. Brent Cruz blue. And there's our first tandem. Kyle Larson and Cliff Daniels, they were together for the Kyle Larson spot. Justin Allgaier. We got Ryan Preece and Ricky Stenhouse. Here's a green, a lime green. Lime green out of 75, Todd Gilliland. This is 59 out of 75. Bad Brad, and Butterbean to finish off that stack. Little trackside Butterbean there. I do record all the shows, so if you do step away and you want to watch the show later, I'll post it usually in the morning because things upload a lot faster in the morning. So in the morning on YouTube, I'll get the shows uploaded there, and then for sure these will be in the mail Monday. There's no mail tomorrow, so we'll have them in the mail on Monday for you. And we're just on box number 1. If you're just joining us, box number 1 here, and if you are just joining us, please consider following because it's all NASCAR. If you're a NASCAR person, this is the place to be. Todd Gillen and Zane Smith. Here's a silver John Hunter. We got these. Okay, 2 things. One, what do you think about this design? If you can't say nothing nice, don't say anything. So, it's okay. Claim to fame. But what really bothers me, for all you, if you're as old as I am, is I can't read that. I mean, I really cannot read the name of that. So luckily, hopefully I can recognize most of the drivers. Rusty Wallace on that one. So that's not my favorite. I like the Enfuego. I really like the Skills one, but that one, not my favorite. Give me a second to take a drink there. Eric Jones. We got Gio and Alex Bowman. Here is Zane Smith, a little purple Zane Smith, followed by Bubba Wallace and Fuego. Brett Cruz, there's a high number. There's the trackside Brett Cruz. So far, Keelan Harvick and Brett Cruz are high numbers. You're only getting about 2 of those per box. Austin Cindric, Harrison Burton, Caden Honeycutt Silver. Here's Justin Allgaier in the Skills, Sam Meyer Pit Road. We got Andre and Cody Ware. Here's our second tricolor. Little Brendan Jones. If you're going for the rainbow, you're going to need a tricolor in there. Got Joey Logano and Fuego. There is Ben Rhodes, Zachary Taylor. I take Zachary Tinkle. I'm sorry, Zachary Tinkle. And Justin Haley. And there's a white out of 99. The whites are out of 99. This is 40 out of 99. Brad K. And if you're new, anything under 100, I will get top loaded for you. You don't want to watch me do it. Carl Edwards right there. It slows up the brake, top load and everything. Sally Mott. And our last pack of box number 1 has Connor Mosack, a little Tanner Gray. Here's Josh Williams Silver. And right behind it is a Jack Wood autograph. I'll get that. Chase Briscoe. Chase Briscoe's that. You know me, I'm an autograph snob. I do not like Jack Wood's autograph. That's he needs to put a little more effort into that. I want to see. You win Daytona 2 years in a row. The press will think you're colorful. Otherwise, you're not putting a good autograph there, Jack. No offense. Logan, what's that? Another, yeah. I think that's the 3rd one I've gotten for you. A little silver. I'm Carson Hocevar. Hey, it's an autograph. Not too shabby yet. No parallel yet for you. I'm saying, numbers wise, we're going to get a 1-on-1 in this because we have not had a 1-on-1. So either my luck is not going to change and you're not going to get a 1-on-1, or my luck is going to change and we're going to get a 1-on-1. Those are our 2 options. Kind of seems pretty silly to make that statement, but I've seen other breakers open up 1 case and get a 1-on-1, so I want mine. And I assume Panini's sending me the hot boxes. All right, box number 2. It's just fresh into the break here. Doing well. Don't forget to follow, or I'm going to tell more dad jokes. Cole Custer and David Reagan. Here is a blue David Reagan, Carolina Blue out of 199. Ryan Blaney Skills. There's our first high number, Cole Custer. John Paul Southern and Austin Beers. Here's a silver Michael McDowell. And there's the tandem Alex Bowman and Blake Harris. We're together for the free Alex Bowman spot. Our free spots usually hit Chase Briscoe and Chase Elliott. The chases are happening. Riley Hurst. Here's a tricolor of Ben Rhodes. And right behind it is, oh, as like I said, oh, that's a nice card there. You know me, I'm a Richard Petty guy. And you got a tie-dye Richard Petty. Oh, I might be stealing this one. Look at that. That's this is probably a culmination of everything I like about Select. You got a nice Richard Petty autograph. Take a look at that, Jack Wood. Look at how you're supposed to sign a card. And then you got tie-dye. I do enjoy the tie-dye. And, of course, it's the King. You can't beat that. That's really nice. Who had Richard Petty? That one's going to. I'll get a little shout-out for Ennis Fan. He is, I don't know if he's here, but I might be making an offer on that for you, Ennis Fan. I do. That's a beautiful card. It has everything I like about it. William Swalich. I wish I was a holler and a screamer. I'd be jumping around the room right now, but I'm more of a laid-back kind of guy. Frankie Nunez and Josh Bilecki. And there's a nice 99. Keelan Harvick. This is number 68 out of 99. I didn't want to say anything Sporty Spice. How old is he? It's going to be I'm a little shaky now, and I'm only 55. So that's a nice, clean autograph and a good-looking card there. Congrats, Ennis Fan. I better stop talking about it if I'm going to make him an offer. Oh, that's a terrible card. That's a terrible card. You don't want that card. There's Bad Brad and Fuego. We got more Richard Petty and Jimmy Johnson. Jesse Love. Here's a silver Sam Meyer. And more Brad. Blue. Yeah, he's no young chicken. But I think he's all there. I mean, I saw interviews on him. Yeah, Joe B is on the same park I am. I'm an on-card. I do have a Richard Petty on-card autograph. I do have one in my collection. Jeff Verdon and Kane Honeycutt. Here is Ryan Preece Silver. And how about a Blaine Perkins signature? These young guys nowadays. Blaine Perkins. There you go. Let's get Blaine out there. Now is the rumor is, one more here while I open up the next pack. Daniel Hemrick on that. The rumor is the on-card autographs are going to be in I heard two things. And again, I shouldn't be spreading rumors, but I'm going to. Impeccable is what I'm hearing a lot of. And what's it called? I forgot. God, I'm getting old. Impeccable and Flawless. I'm sorry. Impeccable and Flawless are gonna replace NT. There it goes. Yeah, Spit. Is that Spit? I gotta make the screen a little bigger because I can't see who's talking in chat. Those are the ones I've seen. Impeccable, and those are the rumors I've heard too. My distributors have known nothing about it. And usually, when a set comes out like Select, Panini is pre-selling the next set that comes out, which is I think a smart move. So we'll see. I have not heard anything about it, and they're not pre-selling anything right now. So I don't know, but I'm thinking Turn 4 is next. It was next last year. We'll see. Todd Gilliland and Zane Smith is there. Here's a blue Chase Elliott and a little Denny Hamlin red. The Sparks. Yeah, I like the Sparks too. I do like the Lightning. That's kind of fun. I'm not used to looking at Denny Hamlin with a mustache. But I like the Sparks card. Blaine Perkins high number. It's a trackside Blaine Perkins. We got Kyle Larson and Lennon Huffman. Here's a silver Brad K. And then looks like Bio Labonte. Yep, Bio Labonte in Claim to Fame. Spencer Boyd and Carson Kvapil. Corey Heim. Here's tricolor. Eric Jones. Right behind that is Christopher Bell in the skills. Ryan Ellis. He's still looking at Anthony Alfredo. Christian Eckes. Here is Daniel Hemrick purple. And Raja and Fuego. else we got? Kurt Busch and Sheldon Creed. Blaine Perkins again. Another purple Zane Smith. This time in the pit road Zane Smith. And Denny Hamlin again with the mustache. I don't know why that's bothering me. Here is Awesome Dawson Sutton. There's Brendan Jones and Sam Meyer. Bailey Curry, a little Bailey Curry, another lime green out of 75. This one is 65 out of 75. And a little Chase Elliott, Chase Elliott on that one. And then there is our last card of box number 2, Ryan Blaney. All right, a pretty regular start. Like I said, the biggie, the only thing that made my wall of fame. I do like the Richard Petty one, but no low number yet. It's coming. Usually the boxes have been pretty respectable. We'll see what we get in this one, but like I said, I have not. I'm looking the 101 coming up here. Maybe this box right here. The next show is on Tuesday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central. Is Tuesday morning. I posted the drivers already, so if you're looking for somebody, now's the time to pick them up before everybody else does. And let's see what we got for our first box number 3. Cheat here. What are we looking at here? Let's see. Taylor Gray is starting us off. Ty Dillon. Here is another rainbow. Little tie-dye Austin Cindric high number. There's a good old Austin Cindric. This one's numbered 19 out of 25. So 25 is our low number so far. This time 19 out of 25. Not an autograph, but a nice Austin Cindric low number. Jeff Gordon and Fuego. Here's Bubba Wallace, a free Bubba Wallace on that. Keelan Harvick. Brett Cruz. There's Taylor Gray blue. And Frankie Nunez, claim to fame. Austin Dillon. What else we got here? Mark Martin and Joey Logano. There's Jeff Burton. And my usual Jamie McMurray. I think this is my 3rd Jamie McMurray out of the 5 cases. I don't know why. That must be my new go-to. He must be sending me the J-Mac cards. Still a classy guy. We got Chandler Smith and Dale Connor Zillage. There's a white Harrison Burton. There's a good color match. The white Harrison Burton. It is 66 out of 99. Austin Cindric. And the skills. About Tyler Eckram, Tony B, and Jake Garcia. Raja Cruz on the lime green on 75. We're getting a bunch of those out of 75. Kyle Busch. Another David Reagan. This is the time a high number. At the trackside, David Reagan. And Daniel Suarez, Parker Retzlaff. Here is a purple Josh Bilicki. And then a 99, a little Josh Berry Sparks. On a 99. And one more, a high number, Cole Custer. Those are the trackside ones. We're only in box 3, so still plenty of break left. Let's see some gold. Let's see some gold here. We're still owed. I think we got one more autograph coming too. But definitely want a 101. I don't want to be greedy. Where are we at? We have Justin Allgaier and Michael McDowell. There's a Butterbean, a silver Prism Butterbean, and Kyle Larson in the select. Lane Riggs. Here is Jimmy Johnson and Jesse Love. Another silver Chase Briscoe. And there's a tandem. William Swalich and Brett Cruz. Tandem. Darrell Waltrip. Right behind it is Brendan Jones, Sam Meyer. Here comes an autograph. A little Heim time. Oh, hey, what's up, my friend?
How's it going?
Doing pretty good. Well, look at you. Way to bring the luck. How about a Kevin Harvick autograph for you showing up here right now?
Nice. Is that rare?
That's it's a blue Kevin Harvick. I think that's a Taco Head Kevin Harvick. And this one is 35 out of 99. So it's 99 of these cards. Is everything going okay?
Yeah. When you're done, I need to tell you something.
Okay, we got maybe about an hour. I'll be up.
Alright.
Thank you.
See ya.
See you later. See, we got to keep him here if he's lucky. Jeb Burton, there's Ben Rhodes and Sally Mott. Chris Buescher here. Chris Buescher blue. Michael McDowell and Fuego. And there's Carson Hocevar on the pit road. Chase Briscoe and Butterbean, Brendan Poole, silver. And here comes a claim to fame red. Looks like William Byron. This is 32 out of 99 on that claim to fame. Denny Hamlin, Eric Jones. Here is Bailey Curry, silver. And Chase Briscoe is the purple. And little Bad Brad, claim to fame. Last card, Terry Labonte in the cornflakes. The Kellogg's card. All right, still low number. Our still low number is 25. We haven't beat 25 yet. This is box 4. And we have not beat. So let's get a feel for it. Maybe I'm being too pushy. Saying we got to get a 1 of 1 here. Let's try for, let me just ask nicely. How about a gold card to start us off on the streak? Let's see. Box number 4 here. The chat's quiet. I don't see anything going on in chat. How's the race going? I don't want to risk getting anybody into an accident. Good luck. Box number 4. We're looking at SVG to start. And Lennon Lewis. Well, there you go. How about a nice Bradley Keselowski, a little case hit. We've gotten 1 or 2 per case on these trackside silvers. So 1 or 2. This time 215. So we'll see what we get here. That's definitely worth a little case hit on those. 1 second. Here is, looks like Kevin Harvick, sponsored by Jimmy John's, or Jimmy Johnson, and William Byron. There is Darrell Waltrip and Jeb Burton, and a little John Hunter, a little JHN on the tricolor. Connor Zillage in the skills. We got Sammy Smith, Carson Hocevar, and Denny Hamlin. Here's a blue Austin Dillon. And oh, well, I see another case hit. A little zebra flying in there. There goes Storm Chaser. He saw it. Little zebra right there. Brett Cruz and Fuego. And Jeremy Clements in the pit road. Terry Labonte, Lane Riggs. Here is Noah Gragson, silver. And right behind it is Lane Riggs. Purpose is not gold. A little fool's gold right here. Fool's gold. This is Lane Riggs purple. That's still nice. Numbered out. It's 3 out of 49 for the purple. But sometimes people think that's gold. For the Lane Riggs fan out there, we'll keep all these autographs. But everybody's looking at that zebra coming up. Let's see. SVG. We got Bubba Wallace and Austin Dillon, and the zebra is, can we recognize it from the hand? Cody Ware. How about a Cody Ware? Let's see, give me a second. Cody Ware zebra. Again, we're getting about 1 or 2 per case We've had a few cases with 2 in it, a couple cases with just 1 in it. Cody Ware is going to Kelly Ray. There you go. Not worth your price for that one. Way to pick up the $3 card. But definitely it's the person going for the rainbow for Cody Ware. I'm trying to stay positive here. There you go. Yeah, that's it. Don't be asking who's going for the rainbow for Cody Ware. His mom could be watching. Lennon Lewis. And last pack in this half is Chandler Smith, Tyler Akram. Here's a purple. Another Landon Lewis. Pit Road purple. Bubba Wallace free. And how about more Cody Ware on the high number? So here you go. Here's your regular track side, and then there's your zebra track side. Congrats on that, Kelly. And still, we need another autograph here. But that's a couple case hits in that box. And a zebra and a high number of trackside silver. So that's good. We're starting to get the momentum going. Let's see what else is here. All right. How about Kurt Busch and Daniel Hemrick? Here is a silver Alex Bowman. And then a little more Kurt Busch. Claim to fame. William Swallow, Pit Road. We got Dawson Sutton and Chris Buescher. There's a tricolor Richard Petty. And a little Tony B autograph. Canes Tony B. Silver. So far the Richard Petty was tie-dye, and the Kevin Harvick was blue, but the rest were silver. There's about 3 different autographs. As you can see, we got the horizontal, the trackside action, and then you have your regular signatures and your legendary signatures are what I've been seeing. More Richard Petty and William Swallow, and more Richard Petty. Okay, how about a little orange Corey Day, a free Corey Day. 40 out of 49. Eric Jones, I know no Joe Nemechek. I think I said Eric Jones. Maybe a parallel. There's Junior. We got Noah Gragson. I have said Eric Jones. More Noah Gragson. Right behind it is Ryan Blaney. Connor Hall, silver. And there's Connor Zilic. 42 out of 49, a blue Connor Zilic. We've been having pretty good Connor Zilic lately. There is Ryan Blaney and Austin Hill. William Byron, a purple William Swallow. And then more Connor Zilic in Fuego base Connor Zilic. Austin Hill, Pit Road. There is Sammy Meyer and Jeremy Clements. There's a Carolina Blue Sammy Smith. And how about a classy Carl Edwards? Oh, there's a nice card. Got a blue Sparks. Not too shabby on right there. You got 2 color sheet metal, it looks like. And one sec, I gotta enlarge the chat because I can't see. And it's pretty big as it is, but I gotta go a little bigger. What do we got here? The Zilic is gonna. Oh, Zilic is gonna. Well, we're calling out Connor Zilic ready. Oh, one more. Andres Perez de Lara, and it's trackside, right behind it, to finish off box number 4. All right, we had a little momentum there. A couple case hits on the zebra and the. I gotta see the what's going on right now. Okay, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna look. Where are we at? Oh, Taylor Gray in the lead. That's refreshing for me. Taylor Gray, Parker Retzlaff. How far? What's this speed there? Sorry, I'm just. I can't watch it. I can't watch it. I have bad luck. I have bad luck with the drivers. I guess. Look at that. And you think I'm kidding? What was the first giveaway? Right? Corey Day was the first giveaway today. We rolled Corey Day. Not 1 minute later, he's out of the race. So can't do it. Can't do it. But I could pull a 1-on-1. Sometimes you just got to will it into existence. Thanks again, everybody, for hanging out with me on a Saturday. I do appreciate it. I'd appreciate it more if I had a 1-on-1 in here. Jeff Burton and Kane Honeycutt is starting us off. Todd Gillen Silver, and Jimmy Johnson on the skills. Moore Jr., Pit Road Jr. Right behind that is Sheldon Creed and Blaine Perkins. Here's Jake Garcia. And how about some of we got Kevin Harvick and now Martin Truex autograph is happening. I told you Martin Truex would be back. People are like, oh, he's not signed anything. He's not in any of the product anymore. Yep, he's going to be back. Little Martin Truex on that one, silver. Who won the bar giveaway? A few people. Card Lab came in first, and Storm Chaser. Storm Chaser was second on our. But we gave a few more things away. Connor Zillage, Jimmy Johnson, and Jesse Love. Here's a silver Ryan Blaney. Right behind that is Justin Bonsignor. In the skills, Brendan Poole. There is Chase Briscoe and Butterbean. Here's Bubba Wall Silver. And another legendary little Jeremy Clements. See, Jeremy Clements put a little better. He put some effort into that signature. He put his door number on there. This is number 24 out of 99. On that one. We'll keep going. What do we got next? Is Josh Williams, Pit Road, Eric Jones, and Bailey Curry. More Bailey Curry. Another lime green. This is our fourth one. We got a bunch of the lime green. This is 34 out of 75. And Brad K. And there's Corey LaJoie. And Daniel Suarez, Parker Retzlaff. Here is William Byron, Pit Road, purple Pit Road. Kyle Larson Skills and Ross Chastain. A high number though, a little trackside Ross Chastain. To finish off that stack, box number 5 is happening right now. I think we got both autographs already. The memorabilia should be coming up. And I'm trying to pull a 1-on-1. I'm jealous that a couple people I've been watching, they pulled their first case was a 1-on-1, and I have not gotten one yet. So I'm a little jealous. Let's see what we have to offer right here. We have Cole Custer starting us off, David Reagan. And there is another purple, Jimmy Johnson. Richard Petty and Fuego. Right behind that is Tony B, Pit Road. John Paul Southern and Austin Beers. Christopher Bell Silver. And more Connor Zillage. A Connor Zillage red. I think we got the blue and the red this time. 81, oh close. 81 out of 99. The Connor Zillage claim to fame. There is Jake Garcia, Brendan Jones, Sam Meyer, Tricolor, Josh Berry. And a little William Swallich happening again. Brett Cruz, William Swallich on that group. The tandem, John Hunter, Pit Road, Ben Rhodes, and Sally Mott. Here is a white Daniel Hemrick, a 99. This one is 15 out of 99 for Daniel Hemrick. And in Fuego, Michael McDowell. And how about Braden Lester? There is Chase Elliott and Riley Hurst. Connor Hall. How about a Connor Hall red? The reds are out of 125. This is 28 out of 125. Connor Hall red. and Kyle Busch. Claim to fame, Josh Berry. And our last pack of box number 5, Frankie Nunez, Josh Bilecki, Denny Hamlin, the Denny Hamlin blue, and a Sparks, Chris Buescher. Chris Buescher out of 99, a little red Chris Buescher. And then there you go, a little Jeff Gordon trackside to finish off box number 5. Not even halfway through the break yet, but let's get a goal. We haven't had a goal. I will say every break we've had has had a green, has a green card in it. I think one of them had even 2 out of 5. The greens are out of 5. But of course, we're all waiting for the color blast. Haven't seen that yet. Let's see what we're looking at here. Box number 6. All right, here we go. Good luck. Let's see what we got. How are we feeling here? We're looking at, oh, there's a color blast right there. Let's see. Starting off with Carson Hocevar, Denny Hamlin. And so Chase Elliott is starting. Chase Elliott, the white. This is 64 out of 99. Chase Elliott. And John Paul Southern is right behind it. Here's a John Paul Southern blue. Pay attention. Some good stuff is coming up here. Of course, I'm going to comment on his autograph. Dude, put a little effort into that. Nope, can't cover up Richard Petty with that autograph. All right, here is Mark Martin high number. Trackside Mark Martin, but everybody's looking ahead. Ready? Bubba Wallace is going to help us with Chase Elliott. Who called it? There is our Chase Elliott. Oh, hold on. And something big's right behind it, as we've been saying. No looking. The gold right behind it. But let me give you a second here to take care of the Chase Elliott card. Gotta get the thicker card slow. There it is. Congrats. Undeniable. There it is. Hold on. Let me keep my. Don't worry, I didn't eat any Cheetos or anything before I touched your Chase Elliott card. All right, let's see what we're looking at here. There you go. There you go. Congrats on that. Yeah, there's a goal right behind it. This is. There you go. Black color blast. I do like that. I think that's. I still like the color wheel. I didn't think the color wheel were that bad. Let's go. That goes right front and center here. We'll get the special holders for that. And like I said, right behind it is a gold card. Here we go. It is Landon Huffman. Landon Huffman Gold Pit Road. So that's a good pack. How you feel on that? Landon Huffman Pit Road? Who had Landon Huffman? Hold on. That one's going to Steve T. Where's Steve T? There he is. There he is. Congrats on that. Make sure there's like 6 different United Sports cards in the background. When you do post something, everybody, don't forget to give me a little shout out. If you're a tweet talker or Instafacer or whatever you guys do. There's a goal. Congrats on that. Let me keep going. Who knows? Who knows what else is in here? Ty Gibbs and Fuego. And Andres again. Perez de Lara for that one. Who's the Chase Briscoe? Oh no, this is Chase Elliott back there. Is that what you're asking about? Austin, sloppy cards. Austin Dillon, Chandler Smith, Austin Hill, silver is right there. And there's My Name is Earl. If If you don't know that analogy, look it up. You'll never get that image out of your head. Here is Cody Ware and Noah Gragson, Ryan Blaney again, and Ryan Ellis, little Ryan Ellis silver. Here's more Chase Elliott love with the tandem Chase Elliott. Tyler Reddick, we got Tyler Ankrum and Raja Kruth. Here comes a Frankie Nunez on the tricolor and gold. Nope, tie-dye. That looked a little golden. Here's another Chase Elliott tie-dye. This is the Chase Elliott break here. Those are kind of tough to see. That's a tie-dye. Oops, sorry, hit the camera. This is a little bookend, 25 out of 25 for Chase Elliott on that. Congrats on that. Undeniable, very nice. That gets with the other tie-dyes. Zachary Tinkle. And last pack of the first half of the case, Connor Hall, Christopher Bell. Here is Nick Sanchez Silver. We got a Kyle Busch Skills and Justin Haley to finish that off. I've been noticing that too. We had and some nice drivers. We had a Connor Zillage. Pretty nice break for Connor Zillage. I think we had a green, a tie-dye, I forgot, but a pretty nice Connor Zillage break. And in this box had the tie-dye and a color blast. Oh, sorry, we got one more pack right here. Chase Elliott 25. Yeah, I told the story before, I know, but I was at the Nationals and the Panini exec was there, and I was able to ask a question on how they sort, how they pack the cards, because it's classic, the Panini sort. There's just stacks, and sometimes it works for you. You know, it's nice to get two Richard Petty autographs in the same box. He answered the question for 5 minutes without answering the question. You know how that goes. We're still on box. I'm sorry, I forgot this pack that's sitting right here. I was excited about the Chase Elliott. Let's keep going with this. This is still box number 6. No, I don't think anything big on Justin Allgaier, but we still got half a break left. Tanner Gray is there. Richard Petty in the skills. There is Harrison Burton, William Swalich, Richard Petty again, Corey Heim on the Carolina Blue. Now remember, I do Bubba Wallace. Give me a second here. Let me get through this handful. Brett Cruz. This is a Brett Cruz trackside. Austin Hill and William Byron. And another tie-dye. How about a Ty Dillon tie-dye? 13 out of 25 for Ty Dillon. Ty Dillon tie-dye. That's our 4th tie-dye. And right behind it is Joey Logano, the Spark. See, I think I'm going to put this set together, to be honest with you. I like this. This isn't not numbered, but I like that. I like the way the Sparks are looking. I think that looks pretty sharp. Nick Sanchez. I haven't put anything together in mine yet. Sammy Smith and Jeremy Clements. When things calm down a little, I will start. And I'll take a few people. I appreciate a few people offering. Here is, now these are deceptively a little rare. You're only getting about 5-6 of these per case. These are the Pit Road silver. So if that's something you're looking for, obviously the trackside silver are pretty 1 per case, 2 per case, but these are only about 6, maybe 1 every 2 boxes. So if you need those, pick them up now before people realize that they're not as prevalent as people think. Jeff Gordon and SVG, Landon Lewis, us. We were just talking about Justin Allgaier. There's Justin Allgaier, tricolor, and a valued collector. We'll get that in a second. Here's Ross Chastain. And last pack, Darrell Waltrip and Jeb Burton. Here's Tyler Ankrum. And Classic Carl, it looks like. No, Dale Jarrett. Sorry, I got Dale Jarrett and Carl Edwards backwards. And Austin Cindric. But right in front of it is a value collector. Now, so far, we've had Rusty Wallace. We've had Rusty Wallace on the autograph memorabilia tie-dye prism. Sorry, let me see. Get a little closer so you can see that. We've had Carl Edwards and Rusty Wallace are the ones that we've had redemption cards of. This one is card number 19. It's a different one. Who else is it? Connor Mosek. Oh, wow. I did. Connor Mosek autograph. Why isn't he signing? What's he got to do? All right, well, Connor Mosek, you're getting a tie-dye. That's our fifth tie-dye. This time, Connor Mosek is going to S. Myers. There you go. He was just here, I thought. That is all yours. A tie-dye out of 25 autograph. Congrats on that. And there we go. There's a head. Now we're halfway through the break. Sorry. I got a little excited there. We are now halfway through. So we've got a half a break to go. Congrats to everybody who's so far. And I'm still waiting on 6 boxes. We just halfway through. Now, again, if you do step away, I am recording this. So there will be, you can always look, probably tomorrow morning I'll post it. And then I know Whatnot, I've had hit or miss on Whatnot. So that's why I like to record it. And I'll post it on our YouTube channel. You can always watch there. And then I guess it helps if I've been trying to read up on, how to be a Mr. Beast of sports cards, of NASCAR. And it does help if you comment, like if you do watch the YouTube or even follow the channel, if you're a YouTube person. That does help. Although, eventually I'm going to try to put up content. It's just like now, I really wanted to put up some content on Select, but I don't have any time for that. I haven't even put my set together yet. I haven't even done any collecting of Select myself. I'm getting a little antsy. I got to put my stuff together. All right, good luck for second half. Let's have so far, obviously, Color Blast and one gold. We need some more gold here. I have 101. I'm still looking for Justin, that's John Hunter Nemechek and Braden Lasser. And there's another tie-dye. Zachary Tinkle, there you go. That's going to Ennis fan. That's you. I think you had the last. And we gave Zachary Tinkle away for free. And get a little reward there for it. For our 6th tie-dye. Congrats. This looks like Joey Logano, the balding Joey Logano. I'm a little... Got to pay attention to that. Kurt Busch over there. Josh Williams. And we got Corey LaJoie. And a blue Connor Hall. We're also looking at Jeff Gordon in the skills. Daniel Hemrick, Pit Road. Corey Day. Ty Gibbs. Here's Raja. And Josh Williams. A little tie-dye Josh Williams. That looks tie-dye. Hold on. Yeah, number 9 out of 25. I wasn't sure if it was blue or tie-dye. But this is the tie-dye break here. Josh Williams on that. This is numbered 9 out of 25 for our 7th tie-dye of the break. Keep it there with the autograph. I'll show all the autographs and big hits at the end if you do step away. Awesome Dawson, Tony B, Jake Garcia, Zachary Tinkle again. And right behind is Carson Kvapil in the Sparks blue. Looks like tires on this one. Austin Cindric high number. There is Kyle Busch and Brad K. Oh, here we go. I was going to say we haven't had a NASCAR. We usually get about 4 or 5 per case on these, and that's our first one. Joey Logano on this one. Joey Logano NASCAR. So we were a little light on the NASCAR until this one. And it's not too shabby, I think that's a good idea on the NASCAR, putting some instead of just color in the background, some words. There's SVG and Connor Zilic, the tandem. Chris Buescher, Spencer Boyd, Ryan Ellis. Here is a white. Brett Cruz on a 99 on that one. Ricky Stenhouse and Fuego and Harrison Burton. High number Harrison, trackside Harrison Burton. Sorry, I'm so used to calling it high number on the rarer ones, but that's trackside Harrison Burton. To finish off that half, we're still in box number 7s. Working our way halfway through the break here, so stick around. Don't go anywhere. Enjoy the show and watch a little NASCAR while you're doing it. Let's see what we got. Justin Allgaier starting us off, and Michael McDowell. There is a silver Corey Day. It's a free Corey Day. That was one of the giveaways. Jeff Gordon and Fuego. More Corey Day. Pit Road. You got Josh Berry and Brendan Poole. Here is Len Lewis. Silver. This is our second one of the Pit Roads. Like I said, those are a little on the rare side. If you are putting that together, if you're looking for your rainbow. Kyle Busch and Ryan Ellis. Ryan Ellis Pit Road. There is Taylor Gray and Ty Dillon. Brendan Poole is the tricolor. And right behind that is our first autograph. I think our second autograph in this box. Ryan Newman. It's a silver. No number on that. Again, old school Ryan Newman. Ty Gibbs, Keelan Harvick, and Brett Cruz. There is Jeff Gordon Blue, and Frankie Nunez, claim to fame. Kyle Busch's car. Mark Martin and Joey Logano. Here is Brad K. Silver, and a little Jimmy Johnson. Now I want to point out on these, I like these. I think that's a pretty sharp card. Also, if you're I like the red and Fuego, and the golds are even better. I think those are going to be a little more expensive, but I like the red. I like the red and Fuegos. I think that's a nice, it pops. That card definitely pops out. Brad K, Dale, and Connor Zilic. Here's a red William Swalich. We got Austin Cindric in the skills, and Spencer Boyd for box number 7. I still think we're a little light. We need some gold. What do you my 101? I think we're still a little light on this. Yeah, we had one so far. We had one gold card, and those are pretty sharp too. So I think the reds and the blues, okay. But I think the reds and the golds are the ones that look really nice. Okay. Uh-oh. Who is it? Because that's who I'm going to pull right now. That's who the 1-1's going to be. Who started it? All right, hold on. No, I don't want to put. I have it on behind this. Who started it? Because that's who I'm going to see. How's it looking? Give me a second here. I'm going to pull it up here. I haven't seen nothing big on SVG. We've said his name before. A couple parallels maybe, but no color blast. That one is so far Chase Elliott, and our gold is Lennon Huffman. All right, let's continue. Box number 8. What are we looking at here? Tanner Gray and Ryan Preece. Here's Ty Gibbs. Okay, Ty Gibbs. And then right behind it is Alex Bowman, a free Alex Bowman. That was a giveaway. That's going to Steve T. Steve T, this is your free Alex Bowman card. I say the giveaways hit, so it's good to get in on those giveaways. Sam Martin, is he okay? I'm only half paying attention there as I'm working here. Here's a junior high number. Trackside Dale Earnhardt Jr. Ricky Stenhouse and Gio. Here's a third. There's our third Sam Meyer. Oh, see. And Chase Elliott and Fuego. Comes a gold card. I know this is kind of. We got a gold card coming up. Alex Bowman again. Todd Gilliland, and the gold is Spencer Boyd. Spencer Boyd, trackside Spencer Boyd. 4 out of 10. Who had Spencer Boyd? Spencer Boyd, Kelly Ray. Kelly Ray, that's you? I gotta watch. See, now I gotta watch that. The trackside gold. Now I gotta go. Let's put that. It's our second gold card. I'm gonna have to go watch what happened. Congrats, Kelly. That is all you. Right behind it is Jesse Love. It looks like Todd Gillen. We have Zane Smith and Kyle Larson. Here is Austin Dillon silver, and a Ross Chastain skills. Wild card right there. Zane Smith, followed by Nick Sanchez and Jeff Gordon. Here's Parker Retzlaff on the silver. Yeah, it's going to be a while. If it's the crash is what you're saying it is. I didn't see it yet. This looks like Connor Zilic. We got Connor Mosack and Ross Chastain. Here is Austin Cindric. And how about a Anthony Alfredo tie-dye? This is the tie-dye. This is the tie-dye break. That's our 8th tie-dye of the break. This one is 12 out of 25. Anthony Alfredo. And right behind that is a Jimmy Johnson swatch. Jimmy Johnson there. And one more. Tanner Gray in the pit road. How is everything good? I'm sure they got to clean up stuff, but how is everybody? How did it start? Anybody? I'm not watching it, so. Oh, wow. All right. Well, I'm glad everybody's okay, though. That's the good part. Okay, I was like, what's that? Luke Fenhouse and Tyler Reddick. See, now I don't want to go watch it. Here is, how about out of 75? This is 74 out of 75 on a, I think that's our 6th lime green. Connor Zilic there. Congrats on Connor Zilic. Christopher Bell and Fuego. Joey Logano, high number. Have we had one of these track sides? That looks familiar. Harrison Burton, Andre Perez de Lara. Here is Ryan Ellis silver. Right behind him is more Joey Logano. Sorry, I'm reading track. Good. Thank you for the comment. Thank you for the commentary, though. It keeps me up to date. Cody Ware and Zachary Tinkle. Here is another valued collector. Michael McDowell, tricolor. Got it right here for everybody. Ricky Stenhouse. There is Justin Haley and Connor Mosack. Here is Junior on the silver prism. Kyle Busch and Kurt Busch, tandem. Gio Ruggiero. There is Landon Huffman and Carson Kvapil. Taylor Gray, tricolor. And Noah Gragson and Fuego. Take a look. That's a good looking card there. We got Kyle Larson. There is Corey Heim, Anthony Alfredo. Here's Justin Haley silver. Kyle Larson and Fuego. And a little Landon Huffman. But how about another value. That's the first time we've had two. We've always, I think we've had one every case, but this is the first time we had two. It is legendary signature. All right, this might be Carl Edwards or Rusty Wallace. No, card number 2. That's going to, Chad House. Legendary. We've had his autograph. Mr. Knaus. Everything. How's the race going? As we take a look there, is everything good? I'm sure they're going to be on yellow for a while now. All right. Sorry, I'm going to head back to work here. Jimmy Johnson. This went to the Jimmy Johnson spot, of course. That must make. But that's our second. I'm like, that's going to be a little nervous. I remember, I don't know, I think it was a couple years ago where there was at least one every couple boxes of redemption cards. And then they got away from it for a while. And now that's our second one. Usually, I think every break we've had only had one redemption. So makes me a little nervous to see a lot of redemption cards. And so far we've had Carl Edwards. We've had Rusty Wallace. And Connor Mosek is the first one. So that one went to Jimmy Johnson. The Chad went to Jimmy Johnson. Here is box number 8. And I didn't. I'll go through all the highlights at the end. It's just after it's my 5th case here, so things are mixing together a little bit in my mind. But I'll go through the highlights here that we've sleeved already, and then of course there's a bunch of others. I will say no 101 yet. Okay, this we got Chase Elliott there. Spencer Boyd is that gold, and Landon Huffman is that gold so far. There's Dale and Connor Zilic. Here's a Ty Gibbs silver. And right behind that is Ryan Newman. Skills. Tanner Gray. There is Tony B and Jake Garcia. Here's another. This is our 10th tie-dye. This one, Lane Riggs. We got a bunch of tie-dyes in this case. This one is 6 out of 25. So if you're looking for some tie-dyes, we got a few tie-dyes here. Kyle, I think that's you for Lane Riggs. And right behind that is a little William Byron tandem. How about Ryan Priest, Josh Berry, Brendan Poole. Here is Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch red. It's 62 out of. That's another one that distracts me a little bit. Brian Blaney. We got Ricky Stenhouse, John Hunter, and Brandon Lasser. There is Alex Bowman and a little Taylor Gray autograph. I want to say Taylor Gray's autograph has been a little better in the past. This one's kind of wonky. It's blue. We got blue autograph for Taylor Gray. 50 out of 99. Yeah, a few Joey Logano's. Nothing, not on the wall here. Not on the Gio Ruggiero, but we did mention how he was balding, so we have talked about him. Josh Williams. Here is Corey LaJoie and Ryan Blaney. Carolina Blue. Looks like Terry Labonte and Alex Bowman. Corey Day, Ty Gibbs. Here is Daniel Hemrick Blue. Chris Buescher, Skills, and the track side is Ricky Stenhouse for that stack. Let me do a little clean in here. Let me do a little cleanup. And again, it's pretty fun to be here on a Saturday. Sorry, I'm rushing it. Pretty fun to be here on a Saturday. Let's check it out here. Here is some of the 3 case hits besides the tie-dyes. We've had Brad K on the silver. Cody Ware, Zebra, and then the NASCAR's Joey Logano. Now, we should be getting a few more NASCAR. I could use a few more of those too, but those were a few people. I mean, those made me think those are case hits, and then a bunch of tie-dyes. But we still haven't had my one-on-one yet. I'm overdue. I agree with Joe. I need a one-on-one coming up. I feel cheated. Let's see what we got coming on in this one. This is box number 8. And we're in the second half of box number 8. What are we looking at here? Justin Allgaier and Michael McDowell. Sally Mott Blue. $1.99 on those. Butterbean and Fuego. Here's Zachary Tinkle. Coming up with Daniel Suarez and Parker Retzlaff. Cody Ware Tricolor. And another tie-dye of Bobby Labonte. Legendary signature. Bobby Labonte. Six out of 25. There's a lot of tie-dyes floating around. I'm going to show them all at the end. Here is Cody Ware, Eric Jones, and Bailey Curry. Terry Labonte, not Bobby, Terry Labonte on the silver. Rusty Wallace is right there. Andre Perez de Lara. We got Taylor Gray and Ty Dillon. Josh Williams, silver. Here's another Joey Logano. Claim to Fame red. How does Justin Haley and Mark Martin look? Joey Logano, just base card on that. I thought it was a silver. Then we got Tony B. Green. This is lime green, 51 out of 75. We got a few of those, so I think that's our 6th one. And a Brennan Jones. Memorabilia, the selective swatch. Sheet metal on that one. There is the trackside of Ryan Preece. Keelan Harvick on that. Brett Cruz. White out of 99. 51 out of 99. Ricky Stenhouse. Martin Truex, Claim to Fame, and Connor Mosek for box number 8. Oh, I'm sorry, that was box number 9, because here is 10, 11, 12 sitting up here. We have 3 boxes to go. And yeah, I think we've had 12 tie-dyes already. We'll count them at the end. and the 2 redemptions, I don't want Panini to start getting back into the redemption game. I have a couple redemptions sitting here now that I cleaned. I have not even opened any. Okay, Jerry Wells, I have not opened any select yet. I've been going, this is my 5th case for everybody else, but my stuff, I have not opened anything of mine yet. When I do, I'll like I said, I'm a set guy, so I will have some nice hits that I'll put available, because my goal, as last year and the year before that, is to put the 300 card set together. So the parallels and the even I don't, unless it's one of my guys, I don't really collect individual drivers, so I will have those available. You'll be able to. We always do a show on those that you could have, the ones I don't want, or I'll trade. More of a trade. Zachary Tinkle and Justin Haley. Chase Elliott on the color blast there. Here's Kyle Larson silver. Oh, we got a gold card coming up right now. Richard Petty there. Lane Riggs. Here is Connor Mosek and Tanner Gray, and a gold of Corey LaJoie. Our 3rd gold card. 5 out of 10 on this one. There we go. We'll put that up here. It's our 3rd gold. Usually I do a case myself to get all my stuff, and then maybe not a lot of trading, not a lot of selling. I will just have a show that I'll be able to trade with everybody. So look for that, please. Ty Gibbs, because I need to put my set together. Bubba Wallace and Ryan Priest. Here's Ricky Stenhouse. And that's, again, gold and lime green. Noah Gragson. And then Ryan Blaney, claim to fame. Austin Dillon. We're looking at Gio Ruggiero and Alex Bowman. Here is SVG silver. This is a silver one, Pit Road. And Michael McDowell. That's a free Michael McDowell. I think that was a giveaway. Yeah, there you go. That's the idea. I'm sure people are opening up stuff that they don't want. So we'll put a little trade night together. Michael McDowell, no number, just a silver on that. But Michael McDowell is a good autograph. When I complain, I like his autograph isn't too bad. Let's go with Chandler Smith, Todd Gilliland, Zane Smith. Here is a purple Daniel Hemrick. And how about Cowbush? That was that. I decided to go, oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. Tyler Ekram. How do you get in on something like that? Jory Wells. There's Lennon Huffman. A Austin Beers Carolina Blue. And Christopher Bell and Fuego. Oh, one more. How about a little Justin Haley trackside? A little high number there. You're only getting about 2 of those per box. Box number 10 is, yeah, like I said, I've been going out, and plus there was no mail on Friday, so I felt bad. I wanted to get everybody's cards out to them. So I everything shipped out this morning. All 4 breaks, and here's our 5th break of Select. And the 101 is, I want to be able to say that, Raja and Connor Hall. Lane Riggs silver. Right behind it is the tandem of Chase Elliott, Alan Gustafson on that. Darryl Waltrip. We got Christopher Bell, Luke Fenhouse, Tricolor, Brayton Lasser. We were just talking about that. And another Alan Gustafson. Boy, Chase Elliott. This time, Alan Gustafson is going to help him out with the Chase Elliott. It's a purple out of 49, I believe. 17 out of 49. There you go. I'm going to complain. Alan Gustafson needs to work on his autograph. Jeb Burton, Tyler Reddick, and Nick Sanchez. Blaine Perkins, red. Carson Hocevar and Fuego. And another Carson Hocevar right behind it. We got Jeff Gordon and Ross Chastain, Corey LaJoie, silver, and a red Matt Kett. See, these remind me look like he's on broadcast television. He's sitting there talking about the car in the background. The car's on the little screen. I think that's a fun job. I like the way they did that. There's Denny Hamlin and Austin Cindric, Harrison Burton, a little JHN, Carolina Blue, and Dale Jarrett. Right? Looks like Dale Jarrett. I got him confused with Carl Edwards. And Terry Labonte. Last pack of box number 10 has Andre and Cody Ware. Blaine Perkins. That's a white. 89 out of 99. And our Sparks is Sam Meyer. Or Sammy Smith. I'm sorry, Sammy Smith. One more Zachary Tinkle in the trackside to finish that. All right, we're on the home stretch here. Still waiting on my 101. 3 golds. 12. I lost count. But I think we need some more NASCAR too. Usually we're averaging about 4 or 5 per case. So a few more NASCAR might be showing up here. We only got one. Joey Logano was the one NASCAR that we've had. So let's get going on those. Not in place of our 101, of course. Box number 11. Hold on. I miscounted here. 1, 2. Yep, I'll put that there. Do 6 and 6. And here's the juice. We have Parker Reds left. Nothing on our front wall, the big hitters up here. Stick around. We'll show all the ones on our wall of fame at the end. We got 2 boxes left. Just hang out with us. Ryan Preece and Ricky Stenhouse. Here is the King, silver. Martin Truex on the Fuego and Ty Dillon. Right behind it is Tyler Reddick and Nick Sanchez. Here's a Ty Gibbs silver. And Jeff Gordon, claim to fame. There is Daniel Suarez. We got Gio. Oh, another gold coming up. Look, it snuck up on us. Boom. Ryan Blaney. There you go. How about a Ryan Blaney trackside gold? There you go. That's not too bad right there. Number 6. Number 6 out of 10. That's our... Yeah, my name is Earl. Kelly Ray knows what I'm talking about. That's our... We'll put all around there. That's our 4th gold card. And usually bigger stuff happens here. How about Justin Allgaier, right? And there's Keelan Harvick. Todd Gilliland, Zane Smith, John Paul Southern Purple, and a little Tyler Reddick. Skills. We got Brett Cruz. There is Kyle Larson and Lennon Huffman, Connor Hall silver, and our 2nd J-Mac autograph. No, we haven't had a patch auto either, I don't believe. We've had 2 Jamie Murray autographs. Same one. Followed by... Side stacks are getting disorganized. Mark Martin, Zachary Tinkle, and Justin Haley. Here is William Byron blue and the Harvicks tandem for the tandem card. Taylor Gray to finish off that stack. Yeah, we haven't had. Usually that's 1 per. Oh, it's a redemption. Kelly Ray. Let me take a look. It said they were. This one, legendary signature. Okay, yeah, right here. Tie-dye, the Connor Mosack autograph memorabilia tie-dye. So that was, Kelly Ray has good eyes. That was the, usually 1. Usually we get about 1. I think 1 case I got 2. Yeah, wrong Connor. Connor Mosack on that. Thank you for those follows, though, everybody. I appreciate that, since I'm not usually breaking on Saturday because I have 3 boys in 3 different sports. I'm usually never around on Saturday, but today, for some reason, it was nothing hit. There was nothing going on, so I figured I'd toss a case up. So, and thanks for joining us, too. Here is Carson Popple and Corey Heim, Josh Berry. And if you like how we're doing this, tell your 500 of your best friends about it. And Fuego William Byron. Here is Joey Logano. Keep it going with Jeff Gordon and Ross Chastain. There is a tricolor William Swalch. And how about a gold patch auto, Chris Buescher. Oh, somebody called Taco. Taco had him. Hold on, give me a second here. Let's clean this up. That's not too bad. Look at that. We got 2 color. 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10. That's a sharp card. That's our 5th gold card. Let's get organized here. We gotta make it look nice. Well, still getting a lot of gold. Not bad. Oh, thank you there, Joe B. That's a nice one. That's not too bad. I don't know if Taco's here, but I know he picked up Chris Buescher. Parker Retzlaff. Austin Cindric and Harrison Burton. A Ross Chastain blue, followed by Denny Hamlin, skills. Justin Allgaier, we got Cody Ware and Andre. Here's Spencer Boyd, silver. And how about a blue tandem? The Harvick. Keelan Harvick here with Kevin. 1 second. This one is numbered 4 out of 49. That's not too bad. I like that. That's a good tandem card. What else we got? What else we got? Michael McDowell, Connor Mosack, and Tanner Gray. Here is William Swalich, the orange, and another selective swatch, Christian Eckes. This one is red out of 99. And Tyler Reddick. There's a high number, Tyler Reddick. Oh, yeah, that's Tacos. Tacos, he's going to be happy about that. Anthony Alfredo and Christian Eckes. Here is Zachary Tinkle, blue. Right behind it is the King, claim to fame. And there's our second trackside, Nick Sanchez. All right, one more box. Last chance for our 101. I don't know. I'm getting a little crabby with that. We had a streak one time where we had 8 101s, 8 breaks in a row with a 101 in it. And we had one break that had 4 101s in it. So I don't know if my luck was used up. All right, here it comes. It's going to be in this one. Last box magic here. Let's see what we got. Thanks again, everybody, for hanging out on a Saturday with me. I do appreciate it. I will get all these sorted. You'll get shipping notifications probably tomorrow morning, since everybody sleeps in until morning with first. I'm an up with first watch kind of guy, and my family sleeps in until 8, 9 o'clock. So, and happy Father's Day for tomorrow too, everybody. If you are a father. And if your kids are going to do something. All right, here we go. Flo, ready, Flo? We're going to go. Here it comes. Sometimes when you call it. Andre Perez de Lara, Cody Ware. Got Josh Berry. Here is little Corey Heim, I think. Yeah, Corey Heim. I cannot see the name on the front. I don't have my glasses on. My old man glasses. Corey LaJoie. Zachary Tinkle in there. Justin Haley. Here's Ryan Ellis. And right behind that is Kyle Larson. It's a Kyle Larson. Oh, I thought it was a Kyle Larson purple out of 49. We have 40 out of 49 on that. There's a good Kyle Larson card for you. Don't go anywhere. I'll show all these at the end. Corey Day on the pit road. There is Connor Mosack and Tanner Gray. Here's a blue Austin Beers and Matt Kenseth. We have Ty Gibbs and Ryan Preece, Ricky Stenhouse, silver Jeff Burton on this one. And Connor Zilic. How about a red Connor Zilic and Fuego? Look at that. See, those reds, the golds are, I'd say, a little sharper. Plus, they're a little more rare, but those reds are nice. Those in Fuego reds. And a Connor Zilic on that one, too. Kyle Busch. There's Jeff Gordon and Ross Chastain. JHN purple. Justin Allgaier and Raja is the tandem. Josh Williams, Gio, Alex Bowman, Austin Hill red. Tyler Reddick on this. And how about Bad Brad to finish off that stack? Here comes the last stack. Yeah, I think some of those numbers were pretty nice for all you. No one. Oh, come on, here's come. I don't want to give up hope. I'm not a give up hope guy. Hope springs eternal. Let's see what we got on this last stack of box number 12. What are we looking at here? Good luck, everybody. Last Stack Magic has Austin Cindric and Harrison Burton. There's Kurt Busch Blue. Kurt Busch. There is Austin Dillon and Fuego. Sheldon Creed, Trackside. Bubba Wallace and Austin Dillon again. There's John Paul Southern for the white. That's a good color match. This is 23 out of 99. And another Austin Dillon. How about an Austin Dillon selective swatch? Looks like Fire Suit. Caden Honeycutt, Trackside. Chandler Smith and Tyler Reddick. Here's a silver Zane Smith there. Kevin Harvick and Fuego. Josh Berry, Raja, and Connor Hall. Spencer Boyd, Tricolor. There is SVG, Claim to Fame, and Brennan Poole. Christopher Bell, Luke Fenhouse. Here's our 8th. Lime Green. And that one's Corey LaJoie and Austin Hill. All right, here we go. Here's our last pack. We have JHN, Tyler Reddick. Here is Nick Sanchez, Ryan Ellis, silver, and Spencer Boyd is our last autograph. And we'll finish up with Brayton Lester. Well, no 1-1 again. Okay, hold on. Let me get this taken care of for you. Let me show all these autographs and tie-dyes. We'll get them all. 1 second. I just want to clean up a touch. We'll show all these tie-dyes. And there was plenty more. A lot of lime green happening. I just didn't. I'll leave those off camera for you and get them all organized. And like I said, you should get shipping notification tomorrow morning on all these. And I'll get them in the mail Monday morning. And our next break is Tuesday. So we got a lot of stuff going on. Give me a second here. Let's get organized and show some of these autographs up here so everybody sees what happened. Let's talk tie-dye because that's what we're going to be. All right. Let's look at the autographs. I'll separate them here. We got Taylor Gray blue. And let's separate these. Connor Mosack, this is a memorabilia tie-dye. So that's your patch and auto. Here's a signature of Chad Knaus. We got Michael McDowell and Alex Bowman on the autographs. Ryan Newman, Jeremy Clements blue. We had Tony B, silver. Lane Riggs, purple. These are out of 49. And a Kevin Harvick autograph. Here's the J-Mac and Richard Petty. That's one of my favorites. Josh Williams, got the mullet tie-dye. And John Paul Southern, blue. Martin Truex, I think that's my first Martin Truex I saw. Blaine Perkins, Jack Wood, Carson Hocevar. I think, Logan, I think that's my third Carson Hocevar I pulled for you. Spencer Boyd, a nice purple Kyle Larson. And I believe we had a couple J. McMurrays today. Here is Alan Gustafson he's going with Chase Elliott. Bobby Labonte tie-dye. Here's a fun card, little tandem. I think the autographs are done. Here's a tandem. Kevin Harvick and Keelan Harvick. Blue out of 49. That's only one. This is surprising to me. Only one NASCAR Joey Logano. Cody Ware, there was our zebra. And little Brad Keselowski was the silver trackside. And let's get to some of our tie-dyes. Showed a bunch already. Lane Riggs. We got Anthony Alfredo. Austin Cindric. Ty Dillon, Zachary Tinkle, and Chase Elliott. But the biggies for today, the golds, 5 gold cards, not too bad. And one color blast, we had Corey LaJoie. This one was out of 5 out of 10. Spencer Boyd, high number. This trackside 4 out of 10. Landon Huffman, Pit Road. That one was 3 out of 10. Ryan Blaney, that's a trackside also. That one was 6 out of 10. This is a sharp card. Chris Buescher, Patch Auto. That one was 2 out of 10. And there is our color blast for today. My first Chase Elliott that I pulled.